Cardboard Playhouse has been around for 20 years now. We originally started just like producing youth theater at an improv theater in town. So we had a lot of friends within that improv theater. And then when that old location closed, we opened the box performance space to really produce our youth theater program. And then all those improvisers from that old space were like, hey, can we come play too? We're like, of course. So they would do improv after we did our kids show. So they'd be performing on our sets for whatever musical we had just been working on, which was always hilarious and weird.
We did one show, and one show led to another show. Then that led to another show. And so after probably like 5 years, each entity exponentially grew. We operate as a community theater focused on youth. So there's no tuition, there's no registration, there's no cost to be a part of our program. Come out, you audition, and cross our fingers, and hopefully you'll get into the show.
Cardboard Playhouse has moved out of the boxes space to perform at lots of the other theaters in town, but we're currently looking for a permanent location for Cardboard Playhouse. It does take designers and performers, and we all have to collaborate together to make our piece of art. It's not just like a painter working by themselves on their art piece. We have to all work together.
Our mission is to create a safe environment for kids of all ages to feel comfortable expressing themselves, making big choices, feeling confidence. That translates often to kids going out and doing stuff out on Broadway, regional theater, film, television. But the thing that chokes me up the most is a lot of that goes into them becoming an incredible teacher, going into the medical field, becoming lawyers, becoming entrepreneurs. The confidence that they build being a part of our program, I think it transcends art.
Right now, we're really lucky to be working with Larry Joseph Aguilar as our choreographer for Bugsy Malone Jr. And to see him at 70 years old working with our, 10-year-old kids and teaching them choreography is really like a beautiful moment of collaboration, because that stuff's going to live with those kids and they're going to carry on Larry's name and his legacy for a long time now. And that's such a cool thing to be a part of.
You only get one chance to make a first impression. So I took that concept with theater and said, hey, look, we're going to sell something that audiences are going to want. And so that was our key. We're like, it has to be something that people are happy paying a ticket to see.
We did 3 fundraisers with Bob Odenkirk and Ray and Patrick. 2 of them were at the chemo, and then the last one that we did, because the chemo was booked up, was we ended up over at the National Hispanic Cultural Center, and we sold that show out in about 8 hours, and they seat 700. So that was very exciting. Because of Bob's input, and also because of the support from the New Mexico film and television community, we were able to raise enough funds at that last one to purchase the box performance space. So Cardboard Playhouse owns the box performance space, so it can continue to be a part of our community for many years to come.
We can sit back and recognize that we have so much support amongst our board, our volunteers, parents for the children, and all the youth that we work with. They are incredibly supportive and professional. We are so fortunate to be a part of this community.
It feels really affirming of the work that we're doing to receive a Creative Bravos Award. To finally be nominated and to be accepted as getting the award, it really does mean a lot to us. We've been working really hard, and to have the city and our community appreciate the work that we're doing, it really does mean a lot.